Welcome back, gamers of all variety, to some brand new Galactic Junk League coverage here on Gamer Guide channel. I am Corson Brawlin, and I've been working on getting my levels up in this game so I can unlock these special classes. You have to get to level 10 in the rookie to be able to get all these other classes unlocked, which is Cruiser, Battleship, Frigate, and Destroyer. So right here I'm playing my Cruiser. One of my favorite classes so far is it has the most special abilities. Right at this point of the game, I only have 2 unlocked down there and have enough of the AP to get that unlocked. Ability points is what that stands for. But in the future, you'll see that I get up to like 4 or 5 abilities on the same spaceship, so it's really a lot of fun. So I'm really enjoying the maps. This is actually a vintage map from back in Alpha that they went ahead and carried over. But if you saw my last episode, you saw the Frost map, and you saw there's another one kind of out in a purplish sunset looking ability. So there's 3 pretty cool maps in this, and they're continuing to improve the game a lot. So on this particular cruiser, I'm using long-range and short-range missiles together to kind of accomplish my wins, and then I put on a jump drive. That's the, you can see it on the back here actually, and also a turbo boost or whatever, an overdrive I think they call it in this game. So it's basically movement oriented here to try to help get me around a little faster, as cruisers are not the fastest ships like frigates. But let's see if we can get in here real quick and take out Zero Wire. It looks like we did that okay. So the long-range missiles, you switch basically between your weapons in this game by pressing F. Long-range missiles are not quite as accurate. You have to keep your cursor pegged over the enemy the whole time for them to even hit. And then the short-range missiles too. So it's not quite as easy as like other games like Robocraft, for example, where you can just fire and forget and then get behind cover. This one you pretty much have to keep locked on, so it makes missiles a little bit more skillful, but still probably the easiest of all the different weapons to use. There's also laser guns, Gatling guns, and those are a little bit harder to use as you have to lead shots. Laser guns are easier. They're kind of hit scan, I guess, in a way, but they don't do really enough damage. So if someone sees you and they have a better weapon, they're probably going to win if they know how to use it better. But so far here, there's a pretty good amount of players. I haven't had any problems with games. It does happen about every 8 minutes, but the way it works is after you get out of game, if you want to play again, you only have to wait about a minute and you'll be into the next match. So you know exactly what you have as far as time to wait, and you can jump in and edit your ships and stuff, which I really like a lot, in between the matches for about a minute. So just little quick upgrades and stuff from things you've earned. It seems like every level I've gotten, I've got about a 30 CPU to improve my ship and about 10 AP, and that's been on like the different classes I've tried out, which has been Destroyer and this Cruiser. I also have a special ability Shield. That's that third one that's highlighted. It doesn't have a number on it because it's always on. You don't have to activate it or turn it off, so it's just kind of a little bonus shield. Right now it does about 300 protection, but as you level it up, you'll get an extra 20. And that's another thing I want to talk about too. You can level up your parts in this game, but you have to get beyond level 10 on any class. So right now I could level up things in the rookie ship category, but I wouldn't be able to level up anything on my cruiser right now, as I'm level 6 at the moment, and then my Destroyer 2 is a little under 10. So that's something to work towards. It does take quite a while, I've noticed, to kind of get up in those levels in this game. So you can get premium to double your experience, which would definitely be worthwhile, but it does cost real money, so there's that. And the premium, they don't give you very long on premium. I would like to see it last a little longer for the amount of money you pay. But I went ahead and unlocked it just for the time I had off work, to give it a real thorough run through and see if I can get some of my ships up and get some of those parts leveled up too, or at least get up to 10. So that's kind of the goal right now. So I'm getting some decent kill assists. Now this guy here, it looks like he is a battleship. So there's lots of blocks, big and bulky, and we're not doing a whole lot of damage to him. Especially for the amount of missiles we're hitting him with. And he's got, it looks like chain guns on me too, so you can see how difficult it is to hit with. You have to really lead your shot. I have a guy behind me. The cool thing about missiles too is you can fly in front of somebody, and if you have a slowing ability too, hit them with that and then just keep firing missiles backwards as you get away. So I like to use that on some of my other spaceships, which you'll see later in this episode. So anyway, I hope you guys have been well. A little bit about myself, actually celebrating a birthday this week, so apologize. I've been out for a little while, but I figured I would still get my 2 videos out this week. As you might have seen too, we're going to be getting some new stuff in Robocraft, so I'll be covering that later in the week, as it's not slated to be something released until Friday. And I have a little bit of the footage too from that game of me playing the pirate update too. So that should be kind of fun to put together for you guys. There we go. We got Galactic out. I've noticed that there is a kind of a community forming over here. I see the same people pretty much all the time. Galactic's one of them. Cruel is one. So if you come into the game, you'll see the same people. There's a guy named Vertigo who's pretty much always on. And some of the players in this game are like level 26 and level 27. Super high level compared to a lot of the newer, more casual players. So usually they'll be matched up with us in these games, and they're trying to balance it the best they can, but there's not as big of a player base, and those guys are pretty powerful, so they can usually take out 4 or 5 guys because they've had time to level up all their parts and everything. Let's see if we can get this guy out. There we go. Joe Kubago. I'm not sure exactly how to say his name. But, yeah, so you'll notice that in the game, and some of the weapons, too, to feel a little overpowered. Like, the short-range lasers are really powerful. Long-range lasers pretty weak. But if you get a frigate who has high levels with a short-range laser array, they can take you out in, like, several seconds when they get up on you, so you really have to keep an eye out. All right, got Galactic again. He's kind of a regular victim here of my spaceship. So I called this thing the Great Flight Shark. Of course, named after Great White Shark. And for a while, I had some fins and stuff on it, but I had to strip them off to use some of that CPU for other builds and stuff. So we did pretty good in that game. Looks like we got 4 kills, 1 death, 2 assists, and we got least deaths. That's good. But Fiesel, on the other side, kind of reigns supreme in the killing people. So we got a draw there. Not the best outcome, but it's certainly better than a loss. You can draw in this game, so that's kind of interesting. But let's go ahead and let's build a new ship now. So this ship is an old destroyer. I was playing missiles with it, but I decided to delete it. I want to build a new destroyer that uses long-range cannons. I've been saving up my money, and I unlocked the Uber Cannon, so I want to try that out. And I also got some cosmetics, too, for the other Gatling guns and stuff. So I was going to make a real simple destroyer as far as the build goes on it, and we're going to use also this special gyroscope on the back made just for destroyers to save some CPU so I can put on more of the top tier guns. So just a warning, this thing is not going to be pretty. I'm just going for functionality here. So I'm going to make basically a big shell for my core and some of my components. Inside there I stuck 2 generators so we can keep this thing powered up, as one of the major problems with the Uber Cannon is they suck so much power quickly you need to really recover it again so you can get your second volley off. And we're going to go with 3 of the Uber Cannons here by the time we're done. So we got 2 on the side, 1 on the top. They have a real limited mobility, so you have to pretty much turn your ship. So we do need that big gyroscope on the back to be able to turn everything nicely. I'm also going to throw on an overdrive or a power generator on the back to kind of overdrive our power when we need to get there. And then some of these really cool looking cosmetic chain guns on top in case somebody gets up on us. We can at least fight them back. They look like the Punisher emblem or something. So I went with a purple and green outlook, and as we get more CPU, I'll pretty this thing up a little bit. For right now, I just need it to work. So we're using the solid cubes in it. We're using 3 of the sniper rifles, basically. And we've also got a special artillery mode ability on our vehicle. Let's take a look at some of the other enemies. I just found out you could do this, actually. By clicking on their name, you can look at the ships and kind of get a preview for what you're up against. So you remember, like, oh, that guy is going to be susceptible to my my guns, or that guy I should stay away from because he's got a lot of armor, super tough, and, he's fast. So it's good to kind of preview what your opponents look like, and you can also do that for your same team too. So if you want to see what they're bringing to the table, like this guy's a missile guy, we got another armored drone. There's my semi-ugly ship with my green and purple paint job. But let's take it in, and let's see how we do with our first run through in the beta with a sniper. I did like this in alpha, the Uber Cannons. They have a new skin though now, and they've changed some things as far as the balance on it. So this may not be as powerful, or it might be more powerful now, I'm not sure. But I guess we'll find out. So we'll see how this works. Now this is not hit scan. This is not as quick either as the sniper rifles in a game like Levelcraft, or probably even like Crossout. In this game, you really have to lead your shots and the projectiles are slower. So I'm going to try my best here to get some hits, and I'm hoping just to get a lot of good assists, disable people enough where my allies can get in there and take them out. So I'll try to hold back a little bit behind these lines here, or maybe take cover behind these space towers or whatever they are floating junk in space. It's like floating oil lanterns or something. Pretty interesting looking. Okay, so we got Phillips and all the other guys are all crowded behind that one rock. I guess they don't want to pop out right away. I'm not really in range yet, so I do need to kind of position myself Close enough where if they pop out like this guy, looks like Philip. Let's see if we can hit him now. Yep, there we go. Got him on the top side. And also got his friend. Now let's see, can I pop one of these guys? This guy's standing still, so we can probably get him. So we do pretty good damage. I think I hit him twice there. No, there we go. That definitely looked like a couple times. So I've taken down half his health. If I hit him one more time, he's probably going to die, so we'll have to stay behind the rock. But this is a good way to strip out their CPU and disable their ships. Woo! There we go. 375. Nice little hit. One of the shots hit it. The other thing is, it's really particular as far as when all three cannons will fire. So you have to have your ship like positioned perfectly to get all three to actually hit their mark. This guy's being pretty smart. He's hiding behind there. I need to move a little bit. Let's see if I can come around here and surprise some of them and finish them off. Because we have a couple, like 2 or 3 of them that I've nailed with shots. There we go. Limited Pavel 94. He's still allowed a range by about 1,000 meters. And here we go. Here's a guy in range. Can I get him, though? Almost. A little bit more ahead of time. It's kind of hard to judge how far he is by sight alone. There we go. I got him. Oh, just missed. I thought he was going to move again, but it looks like he might be disabled. Well, it happened there. It looks like I hit him, but I didn't hit him. Oh, there we go. I saw his meter jump down, but nothing popped up after I hit him. One more time. There we go. Eliminated Philip again. Poor Philip. He's getting nailed by me. All right, Gamer. Looks like this guy says Gamer Guide, but I think his name's Gamer God 007. Another regular I've seen here on the channel. So we'll go ahead and grab him real quick. There we go. Got him. And Cruel. I've seen him in almost every game. Him and Vertigo are probably the most prolific players on the server. So I need to watch out because Cruel's a pretty good player. And he usually plays fast little spaceships if you get on there. I have to watch out for him. One thing I want to try next, too, is putting together a frigate and see exactly how I do with something fast and speedy versus the slow, lumbering beast. And Philip is mad. He's going to come get me. This is his... yeah, I've already killed him twice. And he's got his missiles. Let's try out our Gatling guns here. He's doing some damage here with his chain gun, and he's a frigate, so he doesn't have a lot of hit points, but he is pretty fast. I need to try to lead shots. I got a little damage on him, 216. So see, I have to kind of keep the cursor in front of where I think he's going to move next to be able to hit him at all. 144. Actually, we're really not taking this bar down very much. And I think I'm missing a lot of my shots. Now we're at 468, 500, and we just got saved. But look, he only stripped out our top Uber cannon, so we're actually in pretty good shape. We still got 2 more Uber cannons, and now we have better clearance too for our chain guns if he tries it again, which I would totally expect him to do. Or maybe he'll stay away now. I'm not sure. All right, so there we go. I was going to say we should show up there and be able to hit them again. Cool. We got a kill assist on Pavel 94 again, and another hit on Philip. I'm sure he's probably furious. He's already lost half his health there. But this is good. We're keeping at least a player out of the game. Right now we're up by a .2. Let's see if we can come up here. Okay, got the kill assist on Philip. Maybe we can hit Cruel a couple times. He's not moving. Looks like maybe he's out of AFK or something. Let's give him a couple shots here. Here you go, Cruel. Happy birthday, amigo. Jeez. 750 does a lot of damage on these little frigates. Alright, he's moving though. It's going to be hard for me to hit him. I'll try to lead shots, but... oh, damn. He keeps changing trajectory. Alright, he's coming in. Let's use those chain guns. And look, he's just basically now his core, which you're trying to destroy the core. That's the object. With an engine on the back. So it's, especially with the chain gun, really hard to hit him in the last shots. And everybody's trying. Looks like somebody got him partially there with a missile. Even the laser guy, though, if you have any leg, it's going to be kind of hard to hit him. Almost got him. We only got a couple seconds left, though. 15 seconds, to be exact. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him. I'm going to keep trying, though. And he has no health, and he's still flying around. He's basically just a core and one block. See if I can hit him with the big guns. Make it more of a challenge for myself. Nope. I can't believe he survived that. Well, we still did okay. We got 3 kills. We got high score. Lots of damage done in that, so very good. Let's see. And we also got least deaths. I almost died there one time, but I got saved after some people came into my aid with Philip. So very cool. Anyway, so we used this money then to research parts, and later on we can use that money to also upgrade parts too into higher levels. So here's what my ships have become. We're kind of in the future now. This is the Great Flight Shark. Ripper Retrograde, that is the sniper ship I had earlier. I added a little bit of a cosmetic mask to it. And then Wrath. Now the difference between this cruiser and the other is that it's more of a long range than a short range cruiser missile ship. And then my brand new Green Hornet, which is my frigate, and it's still low level, so I'm still trying to get parts unlocked for it. But I'm going to get the big cluster of rockets on the back, and then maybe I can use a stun gun or something with the Green Hornet. So that's my next project. But we're going to go take out the Great Flight Shark again, and we'll see what we can do here in our final match. Looks like we're up against Cruel again, which is not surprising. He's pretty much with me or against me in almost every game I've been playing these last couple of days. And we also have Blackfire and Max Thompson, which have pretty simple-looking ships, but pretty well armored too. So I think my plan is going to be, try to stick with the teammates here. Let's see if we can draw them in over to our side. Because I found that, if you have to fly to the other side of the map to catch your team, you're at a disadvantage. It takes all that extra time to catch up with them as you travel across. So I prefer trying to stay on our half of the map or meeting them in the center at the very least. But a lot of times people will extend to the very opposite side of the map, and then we run into the trap of basically getting picked off one by one as they're grouped up. So we want to try to do that to these guys. All right, I saw Cruel fly here around the rock, and he's pretty sneaky. Here he is. Now I have 3 different special abilities now on the Great Flight Shark besides my shield. So number 2 can disable an opponent for about 4 seconds, and it's like basically an EMP charge. And then number 3 slows down ships. So what I'll do is with a graviton beam, or number 3, I can keep him going real slow and then fire my more powerful long-range missiles, and it will hit him because they can't maneuver as well. And then I put as number 4 a jump module. Okay, looks like I need to get out of the way. All right, Max Thompson is up on me. He kind of got me at a good time there as I was turned around. But I'm going to try to come down. I got him with the graviton beam to slow him down. And I also hit him with stun, but he has got lots and lots of real small missiles. So he put a lot more of the close proximity ones on where I had more of the long range. And he got through my armor pretty quickly there too. So we're going to come back. Let's see if we can get some revenge on him here. Sure didn't take him long to get through my my shielding on the top, so he must have hit me on just the right spot. But I did kind of design this ship with the inside damage channeled, so you have to take out the entire back basically to hit me. But if you hit somebody's core directly and you do enough damage to it, it will kill their ship. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump backwards, and then I'm going to hit him with long-range missiles. Little tactical maneuver. He can't get me unless he's close, but I can get him at range. And I can also get at range whenever I want to, so that's a really nice feature of the ship. So I only have 4 long-range missiles I can fire at a time, but I got 6 clusters of the more fast missiles that I can use anytime. So we're still down a little bit. Looks like we need to catch up a couple points as we're down 1-4, or now down 2-4. But I think we'll be able to do it if we just stick together and work smart as a team. But thank you very much for checking out my video here of Galactic Junk League. Please thumbs it up if you like it. Leave a comment down below, and if you're new here, I'd very much appreciate a subscribe. Now I'm going to leave you with a song, Hunger by Christopher Sorori. See you next time.
I'm an arrow, can you stop me? I can go wherever I want be. I'm the fire, can you tame me? I will stand out and catch you slowly. I feel like a hurricane going round and round in my veins. Yeah, you try to